What's going on? Wrestling vs. Family. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, you've just walked into some of the most shocking news to hit the wrestling world in recent memory. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell because today, we're diving into a story that has absolutely stunned the entire WWE universe and the wrestling community at large. This isn't about championship reigns. This isn't about rivalries in the ring. This is real life, and it's heartbreaking. Reports have emerged that Jimmy Uso has filed divorce papers from his wife, Naomi. Yes, you heard that right. One of wrestling's most beloved power couples may be calling it quits, and the wrestling world is still trying to process this devastating news. Before we get into all the details, I want to say this: drop a like on this video if you've been following Jimmy and Naomi's journey over the years. And please, keep the comments section respectful. These are real people going through a difficult time, and while we're discussing this as wrestling fans, we need to remember the human element here. Now, let's break down everything we know. Jimmy Uso and Naomi have been together for over a decade. Their love story is one that many wrestling fans have followed since the beginning. They met in WWE, fell in love, got married, and became one of the industry's most recognizable couples. They've supported each other through thick and thin, celebrated victories together, and stood by each other during the tough times. Jimmy Uso, whose real name is Jonathan Fatu, is one half of the legendary Usos tag team alongside his twin brother Jey Uso. The Usos are multi-time tag team champions and have been instrumental in the success of the Bloodline storyline, one of the greatest wrestling narratives in recent WWE history. Jimmy has been at the top of the wrestling business for years, showcasing incredible talent, charisma, and dedication to his craft. Naomi, whose real name is Trinity Fatu, is a former SmackDown Women's Champion and one of the most athletic and exciting performers in women's wrestling history. Her energy, her entrance with the glow, her in-ring abilities, Naomi has carved out an incredible legacy in WWE and beyond. She's been a trailblazer, a role model, and an inspiration to countless fans around the world. Together, they seemed like the perfect couple. They appeared on Total Divas together, giving fans an inside look at their relationship. They posted about each other on social media, attended events together, and always seemed to be each other's biggest supporters. From the outside looking in, they had it all: successful careers, love, and what appeared to be a strong partnership. So when news broke that Jimmy had filed for divorce, the wrestling community was absolutely floored. Social media exploded with reactions. Fans couldn't believe it. Fellow wrestlers expressed their shock and sadness. This wasn't just another celebrity breakup. This felt personal to so many people who had invested in their story over the years. Now, let's be very clear about something important. The details of their divorce are private, and we need to respect that. Neither Jimmy nor Naomi has made extensive public statements about the specific reasons behind this decision, and that's entirely their right. Divorce is an incredibly personal and difficult situation, and speculation without facts isn't helpful to anyone involved. What we do know is that divorce papers have been filed. According to reports, the filing happened recently, and it appears that both parties are working through the legal process. Beyond that, the specifics of what led to this decision, whether there were issues that had been brewing for a while, or if this was a sudden development, those are details that may never become fully public, and honestly, they don't need to be. The wrestling business is incredibly demanding. It requires constant travel, time away from family, physical and emotional toll, and immense pressure to perform at the highest level night after night. Many wrestling couples have struggled with these challenges over the years. The road is brutal, the schedule is relentless, and maintaining a healthy relationship while living that lifestyle is extremely difficult. Both Jimmy and Naomi have been at the top of their profession, which means even more demands on their time and energy. Add in the fact that Naomi has also been exploring opportunities outside of WWE, including her recent work with other wrestling promotions, and you have two incredibly busy, ambitious people trying to navigate their careers while maintaining a marriage. That's not easy for anyone, regardless of their profession. Let's also acknowledge that both of them have been through significant career changes recently. The Bloodline storyline has been all-consuming for Jimmy and the USO family. It's been the centerpiece of WWE programming for years, requiring constant creative investment and physical presence. Meanwhile, Naomi has been forging her own path, making bold career decisions and showing the world that she's more than capable of succeeding wherever she goes. Sometimes, people grow in different directions. Sometimes, despite love and history, couples realize that their paths are diverging. It doesn't mean anyone did anything wrong. It doesn't mean there's a villain in this story. Sometimes, life just happens, and difficult decisions need to be made. The wrestling community has rallied around both Jimmy and Naomi during this difficult time. Fellow wrestlers have posted supportive messages, emphasizing that both of them deserve privacy and respect as they navigate this situation. Fans have been largely supportive as well, though there's always that unfortunate minority who feel the need to take sides or spread negativity. That's not what we're about here on Wrestlingverse, family. What's important now is that both Jimmy and Naomi have the space to handle this situation on their own terms. They're both professionals who have given us incredible moments in the ring over the years. They've entertained us, inspired us, and represented the wrestling industry with class and dignity. The least we can do is offer them respect and privacy during this personal matter. Moving forward, both of them will continue their careers. Jimmy is still a vital part of WWE and the Bloodline storyline. Jey Uso has been navigating his own path recently, and it'll be interesting to see how the Usos' dynamic evolves moving forward. But professionally, Jimmy has proven time and time again that he's one of the best tag team wrestlers in the world, and that won't change. Naomi continues to shine wherever she goes. Her talent is undeniable, her work ethic is incredible, and she has so much more to accomplish in her career. Whether she returns to WWE one day or continues building her legacy elsewhere, Naomi will be just fine. She's a fighter, she's resilient, and she's proven that she can handle whatever comes her way. For fans who have followed their journey, this news is undoubtedly sad. We've watched them grow together, celebrated their successes, and rooted for their happiness. But we also need to understand that what we see on social media and television is only a small portion of someone's life. We don't know what happens behind closed doors, what conversations have taken place, or what factors have contributed to this decision. The best thing we can do as fans is send positive energy to both of them. Wish them well, support their careers, and most importantly, resist the urge to speculate, judge, or create narratives that we have no way of confirming. Both Jimmy and Naomi deserve to go through this process with dignity and without unnecessary public scrutiny. Divorce is never easy. Even when it's the right decision, it represents the end of a chapter, the closing of a significant part of life, and the challenge of moving forward into an uncertain future. For people in the public eye like Jimmy and Naomi, it's even harder because their personal pain becomes public knowledge and public conversation. Let's also remember that this affects more than just Jimmy and Naomi. There are families involved, friends, colleagues, and loved ones who are all processing this news and supporting both of them through this transition. The ripple effects of divorce extend far beyond the two people signing the papers. As wrestling fans, we often blur the lines between the characters we see on television and the real people behind them. We forget that wrestlers are human beings with real emotions, real struggles, and real lives outside of the ring. This situation is a stark reminder that behind every character, every storyline, and every public persona is a real person dealing with real-life challenges. The wrestling industry has seen many couples over the years, some who have stayed together through everything and others who have gone their separate ways. There's no shame in either outcome. What matters is that people make the decisions that are right for them, even when those decisions are difficult and painful. Wrestlingverse family, I want to thank you for watching this video and for hopefully approaching this topic with the maturity and respect it deserves. This isn't gossip for entertainment. This is real life affecting real people who have given us so much entertainment over the years. If you've been touched by Jimmy and Naomi's story over the years, drop a comment below sharing your favorite memory of them, whether together or separately. Let's fill the comment section with positivity and good wishes for both of them as they navigate this next chapter of their lives. Make sure you hit that like button if you appreciate this respectful breakdown of the situation. Subscribe to Wrestlingverse if you haven't already because we'll continue covering wrestling news with the respect and dignity it deserves. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. And remember, whether you're Team Jimmy, Team Naomi, or just Team Respect and Privacy, the most important thing we can do is wish both of them nothing but the best moving forward. They've given us incredible moments in the ring, and they both deserve happiness, whatever that looks like for them individually. Share this video with your wrestling friends, but more importantly, share the message of respect and support. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at WrestlingVerse.cc for more wrestling updates, always delivered with the integrity this community deserves. Thank you so much for being part of the WrestlingVerse family. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, keep supporting your favorite wrestlers, keep the conversation respectful, and remember that behind every superstar is a real human being deserving of compassion and understanding.